Hi, this is Tony with StuffSeniorsNeed.com, and I'm coming to you today with a video regarding life insurance for seniors. And I realize that this is a pretty tough topic to talk about, mainly because it deals with a lot of emotions. People don't want to talk about their death. You also have a situation for seniors where they are very worried about being taken advantage of by an insurance agent that, quite frankly, has the insurance agent's interests at heart as opposed to the seniors. So I want to talk to you about this in terms of a couple of different topics. First of all, do you actually need the life insurance? Okay, we're going to talk about that. If so, how much you actually need. And then finally, how to make sure that you don't get scammed in the process. So first of all, let's talk about the need for insurance. And in order to do this, okay, you have to understand what the purpose of life insurance is. Okay, not what the insurance agent tells you it is, but what it actually is. Life insurance exists for one purpose. It is to replace your income if you die so that the family members who are relying on you, your spouse and your children, will not be adversely affected because you are not there. They will be dealing with the emotional issues. Life insurance is there to make sure they don't have to deal with the economic issues. Okay, that's the purpose of it. Now, people need to understand this because when we're talking about life insurance for seniors, you have to ask yourself a big question. As a senior, who is relying on you for your income? Now, a spouse, that's possible. Your children, probably not, okay? They're going to be grown and they should be out on their own. At least should be. So the reality of the situation is that if you're in your 60s, your 70s, your 80s, you probably don't have a lot of people that are relying on you for your income, okay? And many of those retirement assets that you're living off of now, that could be either Social Security, a pension, your retirement savings, that can be passed on to the surviving spouse. So if the husband or the wife has significant assets and they pass away, those assets are transferred, okay, to the surviving spouse. Therefore, for most seniors, when we're talking about life insurance, okay, we're really talking about a burial benefit, okay, a death benefit, no more. And here's what that means. That means if you have, an emergency fund saved up, maybe $10,000 to cover a funeral, you have absolutely no need for life insurance. Okay, regardless of what any type of insurance agent will try and tell you. Okay, so that's important to understand. If you have the assets, they're going to be transferred. By all means, you should be seeking the advice of a competent financial planner and an elder law attorney as you go through this information. You shouldn't be making these decisions on your own. And I'm going to discuss that more when I talk about not getting scammed. But that's very important to remember, okay? If you have the money to pay for your funeral at that point, you probably have enough insurance, okay? I don't care what your insurance agent tells you. Now, how much insurance do you need? Well, we pretty much answered that. I mean, for most people, you need just enough to put you in the ground, okay? We're talking about a $10,000 burial policy. And there are plenty of companies that advertise this. Really what I would do is, make sure to read the fine print, obviously, but a $10,000 burial policy is probably going to be sufficient for your needs if you're looking for insurance. If you choose you want to pass along, a certain amount of money to family members, that's your choice. But I'm talking about a need here. And then finally, I just want to talk to you about not getting scammed, because this is a huge fear for seniors. There is an entire industry out there which is involved in predatory practices dealing with seniors, okay, looking to go out there and take advantage of them. So the very first topic is I would definitely make sure to seek out the advice of either a competent financial planner or an elder law attorney whenever making any type of decision regarding this. Okay, so that's number one. If you cannot afford an attorney, okay, there are definitely resources out there to assist you in terms of getting free legal help. It's another video that I've done. It's a completely separate topic, but there are ways that you can go about finding pro bono attorneys that will assist seniors in putting together these types of decisions for themselves. I would also try and get a referral. Okay, if you know someone who is very happy with someone who got an insurance policy, deal with that person if possible. Have a family member look over the paperwork. This way, you have a second opinion. And I would also definitely call my local office of the aging. The reason for that is that a lot of these offices throughout the country have benefits counseling available, where you can go in and sit with a volunteer that will give you some free advice. And a lot of these Office of the Agings know local attorneys or local law practices that will actually give this type of pro bono assistance free of charge for seniors. I actually had to use that service to help my mother out with some legal issues she had after her heart attack. So I would definitely encourage you to take a look at the local Office of the Aging. It could go by a different name in your area, the Division of Senior Services, something like that. But take a look at that, because it's definitely something that could benefit you, okay, in terms of making sure you're not getting scammed by doing this. So once again, this is Tony with Stuff Seniors Need. I hope this helped, and I will see you next time. Take care.